Hi friends, in this video I'm talking about quadratic equation, and I'm going to talk about the aspect that deals with how to test for factors. That is, how to determine whether a quadratic equation can be factorized into two linear factors. Or let me just say, how to determine whether a quadratic equation can be factorizable or not. We have three conditions as far as this case is concerned. Generally, we know that the factor to determine it, to test it, the main expression that we're going to use is actually, that's d equals what? B squared minus 4ac. Exactly. So now the first case here is actually, let's say case 1. So the first case that we have is when this expression, that is this d equals to b squared minus 4ac, is greater than 0. That is when that's d equals to b squared minus 4ac, when it is greater than 0. That is when this expression b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. Then we also have the second one, which is when b squared minus 4ac is what? Is less than 0. And we have the third one, which is when b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. Exactly. So these are the three conditions that we have. So what actually happens is that whenever b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, just that the quadratic expression can be what? Can be factorizable into two linear factor. It can be what? Let me just say it is factorizable. It is factorizable. So it is factorizable, exactly. So you can factorize it into what? Into two linear factor. And the two they will have two real roots. They are going to have two roots, right? So the second case, whenever b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. So in this kind of situation, whenever it is less than 0, just like what? It is not factorizable. It is not factorizable in this case. And in this case, whenever it is what? It is equal to 0. So just like it can also what? It can be factorized. It can be factorized, exactly. So it can be factorized. But in this case, it is not factorizable, or in some case, it is not easily. Exactly, it is not easily factorizable into two linear factor. You cannot easily factorize into two linear factor. But in this case, whenever b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, it just now it is what? It is factorizable. Whenever b squared minus 4ac is what? Is equal to 0, just now it is what? Factorizable. It can be factorized to what? Two linear factor. So let's check some quadratic expression that can be factorizable or that cannot be factorizable, right? So we know that the expression that we are given is actually d equals to b squared minus 4ac. And whenever d is greater than 0, it is what? Factorizable. Whenever d is equal to 0, it is factorizable. And whenever d is not equal to, can you see it now? It is, let's say, is less than 0. Whenever d is less than 0, that means it is not what? It is not easily factorizable. Not easily factorizable. So that's just the condition, right? So now let's go ahead. Let's say you are given an expression which is actually 2s squared minus 7x plus 3, and we are asked to check if it can be factorizable or not. So first thing we need to do is that we know that a equals what? That's actually 2, b equals what? Minus 7, and c equals what? That's 3. So here, putting it in this formula, we're going to have d to be equals to what? B is actually minus 7 squared, right? Then minus the next one, we're going to have 4 multiplied by a, which is 2, then multiplied by c, which is what? 3. So here we're going to have d to be equal to minus 7 squared, that's going to give us, that's 49, right? Then 4 multiplied by 2, that's 8 multiplied by 3, that's actually minus 24, exactly. So here we're going to have our d to be what? To be 25, which is what? Greater than what? Than 0. That means our d in this kind of expression is factorizable. So the second question, let's say you are given s squared minus 6x plus 9 equals to 0. So now in this case, we're going to have a to be 2, b to be what? That's actually, sorry, a to be 1, b to be minus 6, and c to be what? 9. So in this case, now we are going to use d equals to, what's our b? That's minus 6 squared, right? Then multiply by 4, multiply by what? A, which is what? 1, then c, which is what? 9. Then 4 multiplied by 9, that should give us something like 36. So 6 squared is actually 36. So here we're going to have e to be what? So here we're going to have d to be equals to 36 multiplied by what? 36. Then here we're going to have, sorry, this is going to give us minus. Exactly. There's a mistake here. So I should follow this expression, which is actually d equals to b, which is minus 6 all squared, right? Then minus 4 multiplied by what? A, which is 1, and C, which is what? That's 9. So here I'm going to have D to be equal to what? 36 minus 36. So in this case, our D is equal to what? 0. And whenever D is equal to 0, that means it is what? It is factorizable. So this is also what? Factorizable. Then let's move to the next equation. Let's say you are given 2s squared, right? Then here we're going to have plus 7x plus 3d. So in this case now, our A is 2, B is 7, and C is equal to what? 3d. So now using the same expression, we're going to have D to be equal to what? B squared, which is 7 squared, then minus 4 multiply A, which is what? 2, and C, which is what? 3. So here I'm going to have D to be equal to what? 7 squared is 49, then this is going to be what? Minus 2 multiply 3, that's actually 6, then multiply 4, that should give us, that's actually 24, right? So we have this to be 24, then our D is equal to what? 25, which is greater than what? 0. And this expression is actually what? Factorizable as well. Then let's move to the next one. Let's say you are given s squared, right, minus 3x plus 2. So whenever we have this kind of question, let's see if it's going to what? Be factorizable or not. So here we are going to use D equals to what? B squared, which is what? Minus 3 squared. This is our B, this is our A, and this is our C. Then minus 4 multiplied by A, which is what? 1, multiplied by C, which is what? 2. So we are going to have this to be equal to what? That's actually 9 minus 8, which is equal to what? 1. And 1 is greater than what? 0. That means this expression is what? Factorizable. So now let's move to the next one. Let's say we have 2s squared plus 3x plus 2. Then we are going to have our D to be equal to what? This is A, this is B, and this is C. So we are going to have 3 squared, then multiply what? Sorry, then minus, that's minus 4 times, this is 2, then multiply what? 6, which is what? 2. So here I'm going to have D to be equal to what? This is actually 9. Then 2 multiply by 2, that's actually 4. Multiply by 4, that's actually minus 16. So 9 minus 16, that's going to give us exactly, that's 7, right? So this is minus 7. You look at this, 9 minus 16, that's also minus 7. And minus 7 is what? Is less than 0. It shows that this equation is what? Is not easily factorizable. Exactly, it is not easily factorizable. So that's just it. So if you enjoyed this video, please kindly share it with your friend, and don't forget to click on the notification button and also on the like button. You can as well drop your comment, what you feel about this video. Drop it inside the comment box below. Thanks for watching.